Good morning, movers, and welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. My name's Tracy. This is a beginner workout, and today we're focused on our lower half along with our core. So here's the format today. We're gonna work in rep range. So I'm gonna hit 12 reps of everything. We're gonna repeat each little circuit through twice, and you're gonna require a variety of dumbbells today. Here's what I suggest a beginner might use, but of course, lift within your own abilities. I'll also use something stable to sit on. So if you have that, grab it. If not, I'll show you a modification. We'll start with a warm up and end with a cool down. Building muscle and making sure you don't lose bone mineral density should be a priority at this age. And if you need more structure and help on how to do that exactly, click or tap the card at the top of the screen or check in the description below for our brand new Stronger for Longer program. All right, today let's do this workout and move daily. Okay, hold on to something for balance. Let's flex that foot, and we're just gonna start with the warm up. I didn't hit my button, did I? I would hit strength on the watch here today. Sorry, do two things at once. There we go. All right, warming up the lower body. Let's do it. Foot is flexed so you don't hit that ground. And switching legs right here. Now, I am gonna give you some squats, maybe some static lunges as well. I will show modifications if you're someone who has bad knees or can't do those actions, but it's through twice. It's a good action to do even if you're not using weight. It's still great. Let's go into some hip openers up and around right here. Right, functional movement patterns. We should be able to bend down, pick something up, and training in a squat pattern can help us stay strong in that functional movement. So I want to include them, but I will show some modifications if you need. Two more here. And let's take it wide in the stance and a hand to toe tap. Alternate. Good, and come up to standing. We're gonna go into a torso twist. Alternate sides here too, just a little high knee twist, getting the torso and thoracic spine warmed up. Good, hold on to a wall or something for balance. We're gonna flex the foot in a side to side swing here now. Make sure nothing's in your way. You could hold the back of a chair as well if you need. And switching legs. Last one here. And let's go into some calf raises up to tiptoes and down. And heel dig right here. Just want to increase blood flow a little bit. High knee here, alternate. And butt kick right here, punch. All right, very good. There's the first little circuit, through twice, rep range, and here we go. I'm gonna start with a bodyweight squat. Now you could do a sit squat, feet shoulder width apart, standing and gently sitting to support that body weight. Otherwise, feet are shoulder width, 12 reps each, everyone. Drop it low and here. Now with a squat, if you can't go super low, maybe you're just a partial, as long as you have good form, that's the main thing, right? So follow along with me. You can switch when I switch. 5 more, or that's 5, 6. Now we're halfway. Last one here. And take it to the ground. We're gonna go into a fire hydrant. Same thing, 12 per side. We're out to the side right there. Push up through the shoulder blades and lift up. And 2, good. You'll feel this a lot on that stationary leg as it's holding your body weight up, doing an isometric contraction. All right, we have 6 more on this leg. Last one here. Good, and switch, and up for 12. Four more here. Keep your back flat, don't let the upper body sag. And one more, there we go. Stay down here. We're flipping it over into our heel drop for abs. So you can come up onto your elbows and drop the heel, or you can lie flat on your back, hands under the bottom if you wish. Let's go for 12. We're gonna extend and switch. That's it. So a little tap of the heel, and 4. Last one here, and relax. Very nice. Okay, make your way up to standing. Part of a functional movement pattern is going from sitting to standing, so I am including that here today. I think it's important, and I want you to be able to do it. Second set. Now, you can add weights if you want. I'll hold 8 pounds in each hand. In that suitcase squat, shoulders low and back, or you're hitting the sit squat. Let's go for 12. And we drop and drive. Keep your chest up, keep your chin up. Last here. And 12. We'll go back down to the ground, and if you wish, you can add some resistance by grabbing a very light dumbbell. I've got a 3 pound, and we'll do 12 per side. I'm gonna tuck it behind the knee, give it a little squeeze, and we're out to the side, 12 again, and here we go. So you're up, good, and 2. With or without a weight is fine. Four more on this leg. And there we go. All right, take the dumbbell. Let's switch sides. Tuck it behind the knee, give it a squeeze. Push up through the shoulder blades and lift for 12. Last one here. There we go. All right, let's take that. Put it aside, on your back, and into your heel drop for 12 again. Knees at 90 degrees, on your back or up on your elbows, and tap for 12. Alternate. Tell me what you come for. What she want from me, she just want the funds. No love for me, she just want the funds. I get to the money, yeah, I've been on the run. On the run, I've been on the run. Last one here, and there's 12. Very nice. All right, that's the circuit. I'll let you just come up to standing. Let's grab a sip of water. Mine's over here, so I'm just gonna grab it, but we're gonna keep it going here. All right, little sip, and into our second circuit. We're gonna move into a plie squat, working adductors. You could do this also from a seated position. So nice and wide, knees are tracking over toes, shoulders back. You'll push up and slow on the descent. Okay, otherwise, now that I'm nicely warmed up, I'm gonna hold an 8-pound dumbbell here, and we're gonna do it in this stance. Knees over toes, shoulders back, and drop for 12. So you're low and up. So obviously, if you have more flexibility and you've done this before, go lower. If not, shallow is fine. Last one here. Good. And into your glute kickback. Okay, we're gonna have a higher rep range here for 20. So hinge forward onto something. Hold a wall, hold a chair, hold a bench or a table. Foot is flexed. We warmed up here, but now we're gonna have a bit more volume working that glute. So let's kick it back. Okay, you don't wanna arch the back, but we're squeezing that glute there. Let's go for 20. There's 4, 5. Halfway, 10 more. And 20. Good. Switching sides. Slight forward lean, knee is soft, foot is flexed, and back. 2. Let's go. Halfway with 10. And there's 20, excellent. Standing ab. If you want, you could hold weights for this. I'm gonna hold some 3s. We're gonna do an alternating cross-body kick. As you turn with that weight, we're gonna crunch obliques. We'll alternate, we'll do 12 in total. So here we go. Kick, switch, 2, that's it. You can't kick high, you're kicking low. Still giving me that torso twist there. Halfway, 6 more. Okay, good. Back to the top, let's go into our plie. I'm gonna go a little heavier, maybe with a 12-pound dumbbell here. Okay, knees are out over toes, shoulders back, or you're doing the sit, squat, ready. Here we go for 12. Holding at 12, 2, good. 3, get those knees out over your toes. There's your 12. And we'll go into our glute kickback. 15 aside, slight forward lean, knee is soft, foot is flexed. Let's go for 15 and 2. Don't arch the back. 4, 5. Just coming up to, you feel that glute contract. 8. Good, and switching sides and kick it. Keep your hips facing the ground there or facing forward. You don't want them to twist when you kick the leg back. There's 10, 5 more. Very nice. And into our standing ab. Cross body kick. Here we go for 12. I'll hold 3s. And 1, 2. There's 12. Okay, take a look at the screen. We're heading back down to the ground. The whole next circuit will be on the ground the whole time, so grab your dumbbells and join me down there. Okay, I'm bringing a 15 down for my glute thrusts. I'm also gonna actually I'll bring both of them down because in our next circuit, we're gonna go into some single leg work and I'll use one of those. But for now, let's start on our back. Put whatever weight you like on your pelvis. This can be done without weight, of course. Into glute thrusts, feet are close to your bottom, knees are equal distance apart. Hold the dumbbell and let's press up to tabletop for 12. So your 1,000 low, 2, 1,000 low. I really want you to squeeze the glutes at the top. And 4. That's it. And 5. Three more here, pushing through the heels. And there's your 12. Very good. Come to seated. Let's set that weight aside for now. We're gonna go into our seated leg raise. So against a wall, if you wish, or nice and tall, with one knee in, one leg straight, and we're lifting. Let's go for 15, up. 2 little pulses. Working that hip flexor and quad, of course. Try to stay tall and don't round through the shoulders. All right, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs, tall and lift. Last 5 here. Very good. Okay, on your back again, moving into your turtle crunch. Head and shoulders are off the ground. We're gonna reach alternating sides for 12 a side, so 24 in total. If you need, you can support your head with your hand right there. Otherwise, up and reach. 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Halfway, 12 more. And 12, very good. Okay, nice work. Let's grab that dumbbell again. Onto the pelvis, and we're into our second set. Back to your glute thrusts, feet close to your bottom. Get ready, and pause at the top for 12. 1, 1,000 low. 2, 1,000, good. Halfway, 6 more, up and squeeze. Last one here, squeeze. Very good. Let's go into our seated leg raise. Okay, you're tall, get ready, and lift. 2. 5 more here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And switch your side, 15, up. 2, that's it. Five more here. Very nice. And into your turtle crunch. Let's go for 24 in total. Palms face the ceiling. We're reaching for those ankles. Lift the head and shoulders up and work for 24. 3, 4, 5. Halfway. Very nice. Okay, excellent. Take a look at the screen. Let's go into our next circuit here, which is actually going to be on the ground. So have a look quick. I'm going to go into a single leg glute thrust with my heel elevated. I'm using this hex dumbbell, but you could use a small step or a riser, or keep it flat on the ground if you don't feel like it's safe for you with the hex. Hex is usually good, but if it's a circle dumbbell, obviously that won't work. Okay, one leg is up, the other one is close to your bottom. Hold your mat so you don't slide, and we're pushing to the ceiling, 12 per side. Single leg glute, here we go. So you're up, good, and 2. Two more here. A lot harder than the double leg. Switching legs and work. 1, let's go. And 12, okay. I'm gonna grab that 15-pound dumbbell again as we move into frog thrusts this time. So instead of feet being shoulder width apart, toes are touching, knees are out to the side and they stay there. Have a good handle on your dumbbell, and let's push up for 12 with a pause at the top. So you're 1,000 low, 2, low, 3, keep those knees open, 'Last one for me, 12 and down. Nice. Okay, let's set the weight aside. And we're going into a plank walkout. This can be modified from the knees. You're gonna walk forward, forward, back, back, and we're gonna do this for 12. If you can't do that, hold a plank in a modified position if you need. You can also take it from toes, which is what I will do, so feet are a little wider. Front and back walks for 12, here we go. So it's 1, that's 1, 2, that's it. And tap, 3, or from the knees, 4, 4 more for me. Last 4, bum is down. 3, 2, last one right there. Nice, okay. Super, let's go in for our second set of that. So, into your single leg glute thrust. On a slightly elevated surface, if you have that, I'm gonna go on my hex dumbbell, 12 a leg. We're pushing straight to the ceiling. Grab your mat, ready, push up for 12. 1. Don't arch the back at the top. You're just pushing up till you'll feel a good squeeze on the glutes. There's 5, keep it going. Last one on this leg, and switch. Other leg is up. Situate yourself and press to the ceiling for 12. And 12, okay. I'm gonna grab that 15-pound dumbbell again as we move into frog thrusts this time. So instead of feet being shoulder width apart, toes are touching, knees are out to the side and they stay there. Have a good handle on your dumbbell, and let's push up for 12 with a pause at the top. So you're 1,000 low, 2, low, 3, keep those knees open, 'Last one for me, 12 and down. Let's move that out of the way. And flipping over for your plank walkout from the knees or from the toes. Pushing up through the shoulder blades, bum is down, and let's go for 12. Front, front, back and tap, front, front, back and tap, so we can alternate lead arms. There's 3.
I hold on to this storm 'cause I need to be swept away, swept away.
2 more. And there we go. Okay, nice. Grab a drink. Doing well so far, folks. We are gonna move into a deadlift pattern coming up next. So do feel free to use a wall to guide you in this. You could stand about a foot away from the wall. We want a hinge pattern where we're hinging at the hips, right? Reaching hips back far enough where your butt should tap the wall, right? And you're not rounding in the back at all. So it's reach, 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 hinged, and up. So if you don't know how to do it or you feel like your form's not great, please practice on a wall without any weights to start with. Let's move into our Romanian deadlift. So we are bending the knees, hinging at the hips. Dumbbells are close to the shins. You're gonna do it on the wall if you need to. Otherwise, I'm holding 12s, 12 pounds each hand. Knees are soft and we'll bend them, reach the hips back, and here we go for 12. So we hinge, everything's in alignment. Squeeze, slow, and 2. Mind is in the glutes here. So you're thinking of the glutes stretching and then powering your body up. You're not using your back to pull the weights up. 6 more here.
I'll run into your arms if you call me. Call me please, call me please.
And there's 6, excellent. Setting those down and going into some calf raises. I want you to find a wall or a pillar or something in your house there where you can come against the wall and create some good distance. We're gonna stretch the calf and then go all the way up to tiptoe. Alternatively, you could stand on the side of a riser or a small step and hit this exercise. We're gonna go for 15. Ready, all the way up to tiptoes and down. Up and 2. Good. Keep your knees from bending. I'm at 10. 5 more here. There's 15, and my mat was moving on that one. Okay. Let's go into abs on your back and into that bicycle pattern. All right, you can modify with a foot on the floor and alternate that elbow to knee tap, or join me as we hit 24 off of the ground. Ready, here we go, low and slow. 2, 3, good. Halfway through, 12 more here. There we go, nice. Okay, excellent. Let's hit our second set. So, use the wall if that's better for guiding your form. Otherwise, we'll stick with 12s here. I will anyway. Knees are soft, you're hinging, right? Like that bird that dips down to get water. Have you seen it? It's an old school thing. Here we go, 12 deadlifts. Reach and power up. Halfway for me. Last one here. And there we go. Solid. Let's go into our calf raises. On a small rise or a step, or using your wall. I'm gonna go where my mat can't slide. Heels on the ground to start, and then up to your tiptoes for 15. So tiptoe and down. 2, that's it. Here's 5. And 10, last 5 here. 3, 2, and 1, very good. Okay, let's finish with our bicycle. You thought I was saying 3, 2, 1 and done, didn't you? I'm like, I shouldn't count backwards, it's gonna tease them. All right, let's go into the bicycle off the ground if you want, or alternating elbow to knee tap. And you've got 24, here we go. Last, oh, I'm not fitting here. 2, 3. Halfway, 12 more here. Nine, 10, 11, and 12. 3, 2, 1, and done. Again, I counted backwards. I counted. Tracy, we're waiting for the 3, 2, 1. In my brain, I was counting up, and I rarely do that. So sorry. Sorry if I messed you up. 3, 2, 1, and done. You've moved daily. You have moved daily in your lower body core workout. A way to progressively overload that would be to start with 3 sets of everything, okay? Try that. When that gets easy, then you start to load up the weights within each element, or add a resistance bands to the ones that didn't use weights, and that's how you do it. Okay, thanks for joining. Stay tuned for a stretch if you can. All right, since you're down on the ground, let's just stay down here, and we'll stretch into that 4 stretch to stretch glutes. So cross the leg over, you can reach through. If you have your bench or a wall handy, you can rest that foot on there and increase the stretch by gently pushing the knee away if that's available to you. Good work, folks. Working those legs. I know it's not some people's favorite body part to train, switch sides, but it is super important because the muscles like your glutes, once they get stronger and build more muscle there, more lean mass, it's like a glucose sink. So when you consume foods, right, your glucose increases in your body. If you don't use all the glucose in your body, it stores that energy. Let's go into a hamstring stretch here, straight leg. And it converts into fat. Like if you have excess that's not being used by your body. But the glute muscles, being the biggest muscle in the body, use a lot of that. So when you work them more frequently, switch sides, because they're a big, big muscle, they utilize a lot of energy, not only to work during the workout, glute thrust, single leg glute thrust, deadlifts, right? But they repair for, 48 hours afterwards as well. So let's let those legs fall to one side, arms out to the side and look to the opposite direction. Nice torso stretch here. So don't neglect them, especially post-menopause when estrogen is dropping, and that has helped our glucose, right? And now we don't have that. And so it's like, okay, now that that's gone, it was helpful, but now we need something else to really help us. And having muscle mass is such a great help for all of that. It increases the rate at which your body uses energy as fuel, or your metabolic rate. So that feels delightful. A good way to do that is to build more of it, folks, is to build more. Let's go into a butterfly stretch here. Yeah, so when you're working out and training, just consider those things. There's a lot of benefits, right? And that is a huge benefit. Of course, increasing those muscles to help you increase stability and balance is also super, because what we want to avoid as we age is falling and getting a fracture or a break, right? Because you've probably read the stats on that. It's not good. You don't want that. Sit cross-legged, nice and tall, drop the shoulders and torso turn here. So I'm trying to avoid that, not by being overly cautious in my whole life, but by really increasing my stability, my muscle mass, my bone density, switch sides here, so that if I did fall, I could possibly A, catch myself with my muscle, my flexibility, my mobility, but also B, if I did fall hard, that the bone wouldn't snap in half like a twig. Well, thank you. Have you seen pictures of a porous bone versus one with high density? It's like there's so many holes in the bone, right? The osteoclasts have taken over, and it's like breaking down of all of that bone, just round through the back here. So we want osteoblasts that builds up bone, and things like lifting weights, arms back behind you, doing impact activity as you can, as long as it's not contraindicated for you, is super as well. So keep moving daily. We've got a purpose, folks. We've got a purpose. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the workout. Don't forget to share with your friends and be subscribed to this channel. I'd appreciate that. And I'll see you all in the next one.